Welcome on to yet another day of wizarding in Grim Dawn. I'm gonna run like Act 6 and 7 on this wizard today, and then we're probably gonna check out like another class, maybe like Demon Hunter or something like that. Money is like the most accomplished SSF softcore player. Yeah, that doesn't mean I've heard of him. I guess I have now. Right, I still need like proper like gear maybe at some point, I don't know. Anyway, we have terrible Aethers as well. I mean, it's fine. This is only normal stash veteran, right? It'll be fine. Hopefully. We will see, we will see. We can do some grunt tooling after normal's done here in this character as well, before we like move on to like the next class. Not like anything Mammoth does Aether damage? Yeah, right. There's no Aether damage in Mammoth, right? You're gonna get pet build ready for grim tooling? Nice. New and fresh emote. Alright, Illuminator always has the freshest emotes. Looking. What are these random fucking emotes, dude? Oh my god, like at some point like breathing is gonna be an emote in this Twitch site What is happening, dude? Skate park skate park like what the fuck? Oh hey, look at this skill. I can get Aetherus here. Dude, the teleport of this class has so high cooldown, dude. Just noticed this like the other day, like compared to the movement augments, this teleport has like giga cooldown. Which is fine for like a one pointer, but if you like put more points, you don't even like get that much less cooldown. Like instead of 7.3, you have 7.2 seconds recharge. I mean, congratulations. Oh my god, the meteor crashed the game or what? How's the D3 mod so far? Generally I like it a lot, but it just crashed. I didn't crash yesterday, that is correct. I mean, it's just random. Like, usually it doesn't crash, but now it crashed. I don't think they're like Related to the mod, really. It's more just like Grim Dawn with mods. In general, it's just like sometimes being Pepega. I don't think it's like a problem of the mod, it's more like a problem with like custom games in Grim Dawn. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm gonna like remove the mirror image, which like casts the meteors for now. To be honest, I mean, it's a cool ability and everything, right? Like, also, I am sure like some people like it a lot. For me right now, it's just like too much clutter, you know, like too much visual clutter. So I'll remove it for now. But some people might like having more mages at your side, like, you know, going crazy. I wonder if there's like itemization that basically like lets you convert the damage of these mirror images as well. Like, assume for example you could have like fire to cold conversion on these guys, and then like both their magic missile becomes like glacier spike, and the meteor becomes like some kind of like cold meteor as well. That would be actually like cool as fuck. And yeah, you have like one item that like converts everything to fire, or like one everything to lightning. Would be cool in my opinion. Would be very cool. Oh, hello. Who are you? Yo, Ground Zero, welcome on. This ancient engine struggles with anything mods add. I don't know. It's generally not that bad, to be honest. You started playing Titan Quest again? Bro, you really like hate yourself, man. What the hell? Titan Quest less punishing than hardcore PoE. I'm not even sure about that, to be honest. Not even sure about that. I guess Titan Quest doesn't have hardcore unless you like delete your characters. But yeah. You killed Shadow Maul? Nice. Bad chest, dude. Bad chest. Did you get some Demon's Blood? Or did you get scammed and just got like some chipped claw, whatever it's called again? Scammed, no Demon's Blood. Oof. It happened a lot to me as well, though. Feels bad, man. Hey, the cluster, very nice, very nice. I don't really need to go to the center. There's only Turnox down there, and Turnox normal is like... Unless I don't wanna do... like, unless I wanna do like Dyla's quest. It's absolutely useless to go there. And I'm not gonna bother with a quest up like a normal. I'd rather get the shrine here. Kill some random mobs. Yep. That's all we need to do here. This node is so fucking useless as well, right? Like, what is this? Code res and the A. I mean, you only pick it if you need the penalty, of course, otherwise it's so bad, dude. Worst boss regarding loot has to be Kraval. Yeah, he's like pretty bad considering how hard he actually is. That is true. What do I pick for healing, guys? I mean, I have decent CR, right? I could pick Behemoth. Or Dryad. I guess Dryad would be good, right? This is my fault. You have a Pepega and a Monka S, Crusader and Wizard, both level 70 in Diablo 3. What the fuck are you doing, man? I played D3 for like 2 hours. How is that my fault? I guess I streamed it. Fuck me. I was so bad at that. I mean, yeah, the last time I played it like literally like 10 years ago. So of course it was gonna be bad. It was so bad you had to play it. I guess. Anyway, this character has no DR so far, right? Apart from like Force Wave. You put like 16 points here and 1 point here to get like 20% DR. Or we just grab like Yugol. Right, that's why everybody went to spend their house on Diablo Immortal. Yeah. John is the guy who called people clowns. Did he though? Did he? Okay guys, what do I get for cold damage, man? Like, I mean, do I wanna go for Leviathan? Like, really? I mean, I can call you a clown too if you want. What are you guys on about? What are you even on about? Dude, I could invest like another 17 and 12 points here to like save myself some points in the devotion tree, but I feel like it's probably not even gonna be worth it. I could just pick like Ultos. For cold damage, like not even kidding. You feel like a clown when you play PvE through story? Alright, let's put up this character in grimtools real quick. Because honestly, at this point, you might want to properly plan out your devotion tree at least. So this is my scuffed level 46 wizard here with like Pepega items. Now, if I want to go for like Leviathan, right, what do I need to do? If I go for this beast, I need 13 purple and 13 green, which is a lot. Two more green. Two more green would be, for example, picking up Giant's Blood or something like. Or, wait, yeah, we would like pick 1 point here and 1 here. We remove this, then we have 6 blue. Right, this could just work like that. Now we still have 11 points to put wherever we want. You technically don't even need Jackal, right? I mean, that's still constant speed that you get from that, so that still actually is nice. Blade resistance reduction we have on this weird bubble. But we could also grab Elemental Storm. We have better and more of that. You feel like a clown watching Rectos play insert game? What? You guys are toxic, what the fuck? mean, or maybe you aren't. Because you're feeling like a clown and I don't feel like... You don't feel like I'm the clown, you feel like you are the clown. So that's fine, I guess. You're a PoE player, so you must be a clown? I mean, of course. Can't be any other way. I really like this debuff. You gotta play Force Wave, right? That's the music. It's from Gothic, actually. Some weird stuff. It's from some weird stuff. Yeah. Summon Hydra. Wait, can you put something to the mirror images? Of course you can. I guess I have to play them after all. But their uptime is terrible, isn't it? Yeah, it's fucking terrible. No, it's full uptime. I'm the idiot. Holy shit, I'm such an idiot. It's full uptime. Could also play like Black Hole, I guess. The Automa Workman. Black Hole has full uptime, right? Black Hole at least has full uptime. Or we play Frost Nova. Also has full uptime, right? Almost. 4-second skill recharge. It doesn't tick right, it only hits once. Once every 4 seconds. I mean that... I need some kind of cooldown spell. I guess I have Force Wave for that. Okay. But this is already being used, right? Hydra, Force Wave. I mean, I can also just not play this. And play that, right? But you can't... Wait, you can't bind a devotion to that? Wait, it deals damage though. Wait, why can't you bind a devotion to slow time? That sucks. That actually sucks. Put Hydra here. Remove slow time again. Play Black Hole for the Whirlpool. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Okay, yeah. And then we have like 9 more points. We need regen, right? We need like some kind of health. I mean, Giant's Blood is Giant's Blood. Wise words spoken right there, right? Giant's Blood is the blood of a giant. It does give you some healing proc. This kind of means either no spider or... no quill, and then you pick like... Wolverine, for example. Wanna pick another D3 class? I mean, eventually you would, yeah. Are there new ocean constellations for this mod? No. Would be insane though. Honestly, like, the more I've been thinking about, like... how, like, specific builds and damage times are viable in Grim Dawn, the more I've realized... like, the restricting, limiting factor is in many ways actually devotions, right? Especially when it comes to like hybrid builds, right? You have basically 2 things limiting damage types in the Grim Dawn. You have tier 2 devotions, right? For example, Eldritch Fire or Arcane Bomb and so on and so on, right? This one limits you to like play Lightning or Aether, or you could maybe like combine Aether Lightning. This is like Fire Chaos, could maybe like combine Fire Chaos. Except for the TSS build, yeah. The TSS build like works because things like Ultos have like Cold Lightning, and also the gear is pretty good for it, of course. But yeah, it's either like tier 2 devotions with RR limiting the fact that you can't play dual damage types, or tier 3 devotions. Like, for example, there's no like Fire Lightning tier 3 devotion, so like Cold Lightning works, but like Fire Lightning, like how do we make like Fire Lightning ever worth it, like ever work, right? It's like... how even? For the TSS build, the stars align? Kinda, I guess. There was also some talk about like Clairvoyant, Spellbinder going like Aether Vitality Hybrid. Somehow like being actually good. I don't quite fully understand how exactly, but I mean, Ratosh being like a Vit Aether hybrid devotion of course like helps. So yeah, it would be like basically really really cool if there were, you know, like devotions giving you like fire lightning damage combinations, for example, or I don't know, like actually like Vitality Bleed devotions, or you know, just play Grim Dawn 1.0. There's almost no RR. There kind of is though. There kind of is. Yeah, the D3 mod is not trying to be like a total like overhaul of the game like the Diablo 2 mod is, for example, but like the balance being completely different and like the campaign being completely different. The D3 mod has the same like Grim Dawn campaign, it only adds like classes and items. And tries to keep more or less like the same power level as the base Grim Dawn game. Having to spec in certain RR devotions really limits your choices. Yeah, RR is like definitely pretty limiting. Yeah, Conan Workman. Is this DLC worth it? Haha, so funny. Yeah. Very funny indeed. Would it be crazy to play harp? It would probably be crazy, right? Why would you play harp? Like what for even? For melodies? Yo, Dr. Rizzo, welcome. If a hybrid build can output like 25% more than a focus build, it wouldn't matter if it was less RR. Yeah, that is also true. That is also kind of true indeed. I mean, here it's like, do you play harp or do you play turtle? And I mean, you just play turtle, right? Like, why would you play harp over turtle? Hmm. You got Sun Zuzuluk's head. Nice, congrats. Hyrian. Dude, this is such a meme. Tsunami, there's not enough skills, is there? I mean, if you play like a secondary class, then of course there is enough skills. Yeah. I mean, okay, we don't have to like do all of this yet. We can just try to go for something like this for now. So we get Behemoth. And then like Crown. Owl, Crown, Wolverine. And I guess I can grab this and then remove the blue here, right? Yeah, let's do that. It's more the 8 on this note for sure. Yo, Xenonic, welcome on, welcome on. Never RF. Did you play some RF this league in PoE? I heard it's really strong this league actually. No? Wait, aren't you like the biggest like RF fangirl? Like why wouldn't you play RF this season where it's actually good? Instead you played like fucking Cyclone Juggernaut, right? You don't play meta? Ah, okay. Now that RF is actually good, you don't play it because it's meta.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Cyclone is good, even on Jug. I guess everything is like okay on Jug and Hardcore. Yeah, not on Jug, right? Yeah, Jug doesn't have like, any damage by default, so you need like damage in some other way or form. Alright, we've got a Iron Heart chest guard, honestly. This is pretty cool. Has like increased armor absorption. And yeah, would give you like 100% of armor absorption without having to use the ancient armor plating here. We lose some Pierce Rust, we gain some Chaos Rust. And we gain a lot of armor. Actually, we lose total armor. What the fuck? Oh, this one had casting speed? Wait. Casting speed on a chest? How even? Wait, how? How do you get casting speed on a chest? Nani? Someone change the affixes? Demon Machine. Explosive bolts. A chance to be used. Okay. Either way, that's an interesting item. That's for sure.
Got something you need stashed?
Let's respect the devotions real quick. You got this R25 today for the first time. Nice, nice.
I sense turmoil within you.
Is Markovian disadvantage still a meme for dual wield, or is it okay these days?
Farewell.
It's still not like amazing, but it certainly is better than in the past.
I sense turmoil within you. What troubles you? Stay strong.
What if I pick Eel instead of Satyrs going here as well?
Farewell.
I still have max movement speed, that's good. I lost some Fizz, but I gained Pierce Rust, which is honestly fine for now. And then we go for... I guess we take the Giant's proc for now, and we start with the purples over here. That sounds good. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. What else did I want to do? I'm gonna respec this into Force Wave and Frost Nova once I have Elemental Storm, right? Yeah. Okay. Thousand hours of gameplay in Grim Dawn. And how many thousands of hours in Grim Tools? My damage is kind of low right now, I feel like, but I mean, it's not actually that low. It's alright. My items are just like low level, I guess. And there's like no monster frequency for my skill. At least so far. Got a Haunt Relic though. Just craft 200 stone plates like Illuminator, right, instead of those boots? Wait, why does it not show up like in the chat? I see it like in the activity feed. What is wrong with Twitch? Hello? Chat? Are you working? I mean, those boots are fine for damage for sure. But yeah, I'll probably check it out like in a bit. But yeah, the green habit is pretty much done for builds like that, like theme and idea wise.
As far as I know, we're the black. I don't know. So.
Eh? Eh? How many more devotions do I need for a Metal Storm? It's quite a lot actually, right? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is a lot. The problem is like, this is only good like once you have 17 points, otherwise it's just useless for me. It's gonna feel like a dead skill until I have like 17 points into it. Holy shit. Guys, why am I always so tired, man? Please. Am I becoming a boomer? Am I dying? You always need thermite mines. Cocktail depends on the build. On a fast strike character, you probably wanna not play cocktail because you want skill points in fast strike line, and fast strike line has like needs lots of skill points. So yeah, you usually can't really like play cocktail to full effect. It's better to get like resistance reduction, like flat resistance reduction from some devotions. And when it comes to damage reduction, you just cry in a corner because you don't have the points to get it. And that's like why pistol builds suck. I mean, what? Now your build is great. Your build is gonna do great.
Speak at last.
But yeah, like when it comes to resistance reduction, as Marriott guy said, you probably just wanna like get the percent RR from Thermite Mine because it stacks with literally everything else. Sorry. And then you... oh my fucking god, I'm dying. And then you get like flat resistance reduction from the tree, like... If you're like an attack build, you probably want Raise the Dead, honestly, because this tree has leech and attack speed, right? Attack speed and leech here and there. Using RF, actually. Oh. But then you actually have a bit more points than compared to a fast strike character. Then you could like consider playing Cocktail on top, maybe. Yo, Phantom, welcome on. I'll check out your build a bit later if that's okay for you. Welcome on, welcome on. Should we get more crit damage on this now? It's my way. It's kind of terrible. I should like grab more away first. From this over here from Astor Presence. Maybe we do that first. Is there any like flat away in this tree, by the way? Like Arcanus has a shit ton of away, right? Does this class have any away? Apart from the percent over here? This thing has DA Shred. There is offensive ability on Storm Armor. Unlucky. What is that, a Vindictive Flame Scepter? It's actually a build that has been done in the past, I believe, as well already. There should be like a very good like servitor like that in the forums, actually. But you're playing... wait, you're playing cold. I think the forum one was fire. Yeah, forum one was like fire with the Ember's Guard or something like that set. Yeah, you're playing cold. Interesting. And the question is that I get all 3 of those corpse wagons. Didn't even pick up the quest, right? Because I'm a pega. We? Who? We?
If you're... The ethereals do more than just slaughter us. That much is...
I missed the wagon, of course. Oh my god. Oops.
Spoken with.
Should be the first one, so it should be better to go through the pipe here. I would assume. Ah, it's over here. In this black corner.
Well, you weren't...
I kinda dislike putting points here already at this point. It's not like what you wanna do really. I wanna do this later. On the other hand, as I said earlier, I need like 17 points for this to work. I need 12 points for this to like make any difference. So until I have those points, I might as well like just put them here, where they actually like do something right away, and then like respec them later.
Ah, you speak at last.
Yo, Bear Slinger, welcome in, welcome in.
The outpost resistance had a.
There you are. What is?
Corinne...
Took you long enough. Yep. Pretty much. This one reminds you of Void Knight in LA. Oh yeah, true. He does have this spear thing as well. I mean, the wizard in D3 had the same though, I think. But yeah, I guess the LA one looks similar as well. You just beat the lead main campaign yesterday for the first time. Scared for ultimate, hardcore. Well, keep in mind that you're gonna get another 25% less resistances to the upper row and the lower row, right? So, yeah. I mean, you want 80% resistances, right, to everything. So make sure to have 25% overcap on elite to everything. Apart from stun rust, you don't get reduced stun rust. Before going to ultimate. If you have that much resistances, and you have like decent amount of armor, then feel free to go to ultimate. I mean, Act 1 is easy anyway. Act 1 is pretty easy in my opinion, like no matter which difficulty. Is it worth spending many hours doing reputation farming? mean, for the... Generally, a rotation is very much worth it for the factions whose augments you want at least. Right, keep in mind you can put augments on your rings and weapons, starting at around level, I think 40 already actually. And then into your armor at around level 70. But that also requires you to have a faction all the way to revered status. So yeah, it can be pretty good. Also, once you're honored, right? Once you're honored, you can buy the writ from every faction to gain additional reputation. Yeah. As long as your build allows you to go to ultimate, and you don't have like scuffed resistances going to ultimate, you don't really like need to grind the rep in elite or normal. Sometimes I grind like a little bit of rep in elite to get to like honored status, to like use some additional augments on like weapons or rings for like fixed resistances for ultimate. But other than that, I don't ever like rep grind in elite or normal, and only do it in ultimate. If even necessary, like in ultimate, the quests, like main and side quests, would also give you more reputation than like a normal elite. Using the bit prom strike, alright. I mean, damage wise, that should be a fine build for sure. And if you're playing ranged, then you can kite a lot. And not get hit. Level 80. Yeah, I mean anything like above level 70 is usually fine for ultimate. Oh, 80% resistances. Yeah, you just need like 25% overcard, right? Because on ultimate you're gonna lose another 25%. Soon as level 64. I mean, that can be fine as well. As I said, like, Act 1 is easy anyway. And you can always like go back to Elite and do the like DLC acts if you don't feel confident in Ultimate anymore. Yeah, level doesn't matter that much as long as your armor is like appropriate for your level. And yeah. Oh yeah, true. If you're playing the League mod and you're playing like Vitality Prawn Strike, you might want to get an upgraded Marrow's weapon
So this is what the ethereal
in Elite before you move over to Ultimate. So you might want to do at least Act 5. Some... what's it called? Like some Gloomwald? Wait, why am I going this way? I mean, might as well now. Might as well. How many blooms to Dr. Facebook builds? Did you find another one, Crab Turtle? Welcome on.
Good work out there. You with this.
Did you find another...
Come see what's left of
Another
my wares.
Facebook build, Monka. Hydra set? Is there a Hydra set?
Just the person I'm looking for.
Monka. Yo, married guy. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Very much appreciate all the support. And welcome into the Bloomers. Welcome into the Bloomers. Sparta P, Crab Turtle, Brewster, Amazing Loki, and Citadring. Welcome to the Bloomers, guys. Very much appreciate the support. Wait, I need like some good shoulders, right? I can't use cold to lightning conversion shoulders, but I can use these. Yeah, they're just good, right? Definitely just good. Mystic of Shattered Grounds. Sorry. I mean, these are very nice as well, however, they don't have Aether resistance. Ah. How am I not burned out on this game? I wonder myself sometimes as well. Fizz Retail Warlord with Markovian set and a Gut Smasher. What the fuck?
See you around.
What am I even looking at? I wanna bleach my eyes. To be honest, I don't know. Like I am pretty fucking burnt out as well every now and then from Grim Dawn. I mean, like right now, kind of as well sometimes. But I have you guys in chat. I have different mods to check out. I have like stuff to do. So you know, it might be like a bit like burnout. But at least I feel like I'm doing something like, I don't know, greater in quotation marks for the community maybe. So it doesn't feel quite as bad.
Safe with me. Promise.
XTD. Scour eyes, scour brain, yeah. Scour the Facebook brain. Sacrificing his own mental health for a Reddit Grim Dawn community. Worthwhile trade, yeah. Oh, that's not for fucking Reddit, dude. Ugh, imagine like doing it for Reddit. Imagine doing it for Reddit, dude. Wait, it's a weapon swap build even on top? Oh yeah, it is indeed, it is indeed. That's funny. What does he use the 200 for? To look cool? The first button you unbound. Weapon swap. Thunder God's Vigor. Ooh. Just do Storm Armor. Chain Lightning, chance one hit, Fists of Thunder, retail damage, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Did I talk to her? There was more gearing in the D3 mod. There is more than like a year or two ago. There is more than that. But it's still less than like base Grundon classes have when it comes to like greens. There are like blues and purples though. Blues and purples does a cringe. I know. But like, you know Diablo, right? Diablo is all about like legendaries, so... There are no... Like currently the mod house mostly only... like put in uniques from Diablo 3, you know? So... Like it was trying to basically like copy the items from D3 so far, right? So the blues are like called, for example, I don't know, like Thunder God's Vigor and stuff like that, which is like a D3 item. But there are no like green items in D3 basically, right? Or like yellows or whatever they call them. I mean they exist, but they're basically like white items, right? It's like dust trash, right? There are no like unique monster frequencies in Diablo 3.
I'm pleased to. Good on.
Captain Wolf, I'm...
Oh, no black iron dogs anyway? Ah, right, fuck. I don't have the reputation, of course. What am I doing? Why did I even walk there? Yeah, D4 might get review bombed by like ARPG, like true ARPG fans, you know. But it will still be like a successful like mainstream game probably. Enough people will buy it, and shareholders won't care about anything else than that, I guess. And honestly, like, yes, something like itemization will be pretty bland, of course, compared to something like PV or even Grim Dawn, but it's still better than itemization in Diablo 3 or Diablo 2, I think. Like, it's a Diablo game, right? It's not Path of Exile 2, it's not Grim Dawn 2, it's Diablo 4. So, and I don't know, I feel like most of the game actually looks better and more interesting than like anything ever looked in Diablo 3 or 2, so... Yo, Bund, welcome. Is Diablo 4 coming out this year? Yeah, it's coming out on June 2nd. Unless you paid less, then it's on June 6th. How's the lore? Fun game, kill monsters, kill demons. Right? Lore, Omega lore and ARPGs. Nah, I mean, lore in Grim Dawn is pretty good as well. Like, I don't know, lore is important in my opinion. Like, world building and immersion, and most importantly out of all, right? Believability. Believability are the most important things. Yo, Tony Virgo, welcome on, welcome on. Your combo of Demo and Arcanist. That's a sorcerer. A Pyromancer would be a Demolitionist and Occultist. So either you are an Occultist instead of an Arcanist, or you are a sorcerer. Undecember? I mean, Undecember is just like pay to win through and through. That's like the biggest problem. Other than that, I agree. It looked very decent. But it's like a Korean Diablo Immortal one. I don't know. You can't even buy D4 in your country. Wait, what? Why? Finalizing game. I think some people in chat also like kind of like it. Like I think Naomi said, for example, she liked it. It's like a fun, you know, like one-time playthrough kind of ARPG. I guess like some of the torchlights as well. But I mean, in a world where like Grim Dawn and Path of Exile exists, like, I mean, if you're like burned out on those games, sure, you can play it. But other than that, I don't think there's like a reason for you to play it. Finalizing is bad chest. Very atmospheric setting, but the combat is trash. Oh, this is a... And that sounds like a terrible ARPG then, honestly. Items are trash, enemies are bullshit. Setting is good, combat is trash. Yeah. And it might be better than Diablo Immortal. You live in Russia? Wait, D4 is blocked in Russia? Really? Did they announce that? Oh, like, I mean, you probably couldn't pre-order already. Your grammar workman. Wait, was Finalizing the same developers as Inquisitor Murder? All Blizzard games blocked now? Wait, are people like still playing World of Warcraft? Huh? Like for example Tyler, right? He's from Russia as well, right? And he's playing World of Warcraft every day, like streaming it. But yeah, I mean, Diablo 4 is blocked for you, then just play Grim Dawn Season 5, right? Instead. Sounds good. Just play more Grim Dawn. You can't directly buy Battle.net anymore. I mean, yeah. I guess that makes sense with like the sanctions in place and so on. Victor Bram, that like the good Finalizing game. Someone said 3 to 4 months. I mean, I wish. If it's actually gonna be reality, we'll see. I don't have a date at all. I don't even have a month yet. We have a month that we want to like shoot for, but
I underestimate.
Did I check out the Victor Brand? No. Nope. Some person that likes to respond to basic every post by doing Google searches. Wait, really? Baby streamer confirmed. No Victor Ram. I mean... Making changes for Season 5 or will I ship it as it is? No, Season 5 will have major changes compared to Season 4. Maybe not quite as major as like Season 4 had compared to Season 3. But yeah, it will have new content and a couple of changes here and there. We get the pony level from D3? Of course not. What the fuck? And there's not gonna be a Victor Rand level either. And there's not gonna be a Grimdawn 1.0 level either. Imagine that. Naomi and Shatters. And what? And Shatters? Shattered? I don't know. English is bad. Hating on Grimdawn 1.0. Unsubbed. Unfollowed, unsubbed. No RF monk? Obviously. Or more people need to play Titan Quest? Yeah, I mean, if you wanna like play any RPG that's not Grim Dawn or Path of Exile or like Diablo, then Titan Quest is actually like still an okay game. Solid game, I would say. Did you increase the like sound effects for this guy, Grimer? I feel like he's shouting louder than normal. I might be tripping, but I think it's actually louder than normal. You didn't know? Okay. Weird. Maybe that's like actually the Grim Dawn patch then. Maybe there was like a change from like 1197 actually. I'm taking drugs. Maybe I'm taking drugs. I don't know. Am I taking drugs? I forgot. I'm so high right now, I forgot if I took drugs or not. What? What? Oh, that's maybe why I'm tired, I don't know, I forgot. Boomy ears, you don't mind increased volume? Yeah, I wouldn't mind either. But maybe it's a base Grim Dawn thing, yeah. The only loud voice is Diablo.
I'm talking about the...
Tell me. Can't afford to...
He's talking about the black iron cocks, I mean dogs, I mean what? That the joke is as old as the ashes of my mouth are.
See what's left of my wares.
The ashes of my mouth. Pathfinders of attack. Dude, how does this have casting speed? Which affix is this? Since when does a chest have casting speed as an affix? When did that happen? Am I such a boomer? Am I new to this game? Guys, what am I playing? Am I playing Grim Dawn or what is this? I kinda just wanna play this, even though I lose the Chaos Race. Might be fine to lose it actually. This is Grim Path of Diablo's Epoch. Thank you, Traveler. That is the answer I was waiting for. Finally, someone helpful in chat. It's called Grim Dawn, it's offered on Steam, I think Xbox too. Wait, are the DLCs worth it?
Let's take a look, shall we? Bring me back something interesting.
Of Arcane lore has 4% constant speed on chest. Always has been. Always has been 4% constant speed on this. I mean, I guess. It's kinda crazy though.
Come see what's left.
That
of
is
my
too
wares.
crazy.
See you around.
Safe storage, no questions asked.
Imperial Topaz. Wait, what are the best ones? The royal ones, right? Do I not have a royal Topaz? Huh? Why does this give you like fizz damage on top of cunning and attack speed? Right, this is all damage, and the Topaz is LE damage, right? Damage to ethereals and aether corruptions. 4% Fizz used in chest. I kinda like some of the ideas in those components. I do. Just a bad suffix we never use generally. I mean, probably you like almost never use it. I mean, when do you like use a green chest in the first place? There aren't like many situations where you like use green. I mean, I guess some mod subsequent chests are okay. This is insane though. This is actually, I mean, I fucking lose Pierce Thrust again. Feels bad, man. But the energy armor +2 is another point in CDR and also tons of absorb. And it's like just generally like higher armor and health and energy, I mean elemental damage and OADA. It's just really good. If it was like of celerity, like with constant speed, it would be obviously like way better. But this is pretty fine, I would say, actually. Now I should really craft Restless Remains. Constant speed and gloves.
Don't get killed
Come see
out
what's
there.
left of my wares.
Actually, should I keep these? No, whatever. How do you decide which devotions to take? I can't build devotions without guides. It's like... it takes some practice. But at some point you will understand that you basically want 3 things from devotions, right? You want a tier 3 devotion that is matching your damage type. Tier 3 devotions are the big ones at the outer circle, which only have like requirement for affinity but don't give you any affinity. For example, if you're playing a fire build, you probably want Uzin's Torch. If you're playing a cold build, you probably want either like Leviathan or Ugol, or maybe even both. And so on and so on, right? Then you always need to pick the -X% resistance reduction devotion for your damage type. For example, cold always needs to pick Rumor. Same for acid and poison. Fire always needs to pick Eldritch Fire. Lightning always needs to pick Arcane Bomb and so on. If you're not doing this, you're basically trolling. And then you want Sustain, right? You either want Dryad, Giant's Blood, Ghoul, Bat, Tip the Scales, or like some kind of like combination of those. Or like some don't even like need healing, they just want like a circuit breaker instead, like turtle shell is also pretty good. So that's like the third thing. And then I guess the fourth thing would be flat resistance reduction, like raise the dead, or tip the scales, or manticore, if your build doesn't already have that, right? If your classes already provide you with this like X reduced target resistances kind of debuff, then you don't need these from devotions. If your build doesn't, however, you do need one of those 3, respectively 4, with Elemental Storm doing the same for elemental resistances as well. And then it's just about like finding the correct amount of affinity needed for those things that you want. And trial and error in a bit, yeah. Also, in-game it's pretty hard to do like the trial and error the thing. You should rather do it in grimtools. Let's get through this act finally. Maybe play like a different build today as well. We'll see. Maybe. Give me 1 sec. Wise shaft? Yeah. It's a very wise shaft indeed. Glad you're not being recorded. Yeah, sometimes streaming is just rough, I guess. Rough life. It's funny though. Streaming is terrible. I mean, whether you wanna be the clown or not, you're gonna be made the clown, right? Unless you like pretty much ban every second person in the chat all the time. Yo, Carl, welcome. I was playing Season 4 Modern, new MIs don't get marked by rainbow filter. Is there a fix? Yeah, there is a rainbow filter fix on the Discord. It's like a different rainbow filter file you can download there. Guess I should have like put it on the forum post as well, actually. Thanks for reminding me of that. Yeah, I put it in, if you're not in the Discord, I put it in the forum post as well after the stream today. So if you don't want to join in Discords, you can download it from the forum post I made on the forums as well after this. You are on Discord? Oh, okay. Yeah, look for... I think Mike Fick posted it. I mean, Illuminator is the one who made it, but I think Mike Fick's the one who like always did the announcements for the rainbow filter. It might be on the bug as well, right? On the frequently asked questions channel as well, maybe? Not sure. See it? Nice. By the way, I always wondered, can you have like exclusive actives in Grim Dawn? No, right? You can only ever have like exclusive auras, right? I got a good roll on the Tyrant's Rep Blade. Should do Elemental Cadence Blade Master next. And try Battle Mage, that one might actually work. Blade Master sure is the best starting character though, right? Definitely. Definitely. Riftblade Templar is too squishy. Guess it didn't spec into Molten Shell, did it? Yeah. Fuck. I didn't have determination, define spanner, molten shell. These PoE pencils are a little weird. And it takes some getting used to. Purity of the elements. You guys have been using like Purity of the Elements a lot, right? What does it do again? Like it makes you immune to like all the elemental dots or like elemental ailments. How important is like immunity to the ailments there? I feel like in general it's like sure it's good for like people who are too lazy to like cap their elemental rest with like gear. And other than that it like blocks mana from more useful auras. Freeze and chill can be hard via flasks. Yeah, shock like makes you take more and more damage, right? So like immunity from shock is really good. Immunity from freeze, I mean if you have the flask, it's whatever, right? And then Ignite is just like a dot, right? It doesn't have like a real debuffs, does it? There are other elemental ailments that are rarer. Okay. So you're telling me there are like ailments for which you need to like go to Path of Exile University to like understand them? That like you only encounter in higher maps? Not shock, shocks. What's the difference between shock and shocks? I'm kidding. I guess the other ailments are called differently. Scorched, Brittle, and Zap. Cold has Freeze, Chill, and Brittle. Fire is Ignite and Scorch. I think that Shock is Shock and Zap. Okay. Zap. Don't know if this has been asked, but how do you feel about the D2 music? It's a bit out of place of Program Dawn. It's fine when you're like playing Diablo classes, in my opinion. I don't know, I kinda like the music. Zaps you. Saps you. Yeah, and Brittles you. And Scorches you. And how do you like recognize that you're getting zapped or brittled or scorched? You pause the game, like hover in the top left and like look at the... I mean, what? You pause the game and what? Imagine pausing. I mean, I think the Grim Dawn music is really good as well. But, you know, after like 6,000 hours of Grim Dawn... You know... Pretty sure you can always like do hardcore in any game. It's just about like getting to know the game well, knowing everything about the game, and then like just being good at the game. There's like 100 debuffs. Fuck. The game is so fucking bloated, dude. Insane. Absolutely nuts. If you don't know what HP is, you might have a problem, yeah. Indeed, 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 indeed. Yeah, I mean, you have to like do preparation, right? You can't like play the game and expect to learn the game. You have to like go to like a wiki and go like list of debuffs in Path of Exile and like learn all of them by heart. Then like write an exam about them and then you can play it. If you don't want to die. HP means Hercule Poirot. Yeah, definitely. Hercule Poirot? How do you say that name? It's like fucking French, right? I can't pronounce French. I'm sorry. Hercule Poirot? Something like that, I don't know. On the case? Yes, he is on the case. It's actually Belgian, right? Not French, but yeah. The fact that I'm still playing this mod speaks volumes. I think the classes are pretty well made, honestly. It's a nice change compared to like Grim classes. Sure, balance isn't perfect, but better than most of the other classes, mods as well. HP equals suited Packard? Yeah, definitely. Hey! You're finally awake. I'm too strong, nerf me? I don't know about that. If I actually had like a monster frequent for my main ability, I would probably be strong, yeah. And the shotgun is still doing work though. It's still doing work.
Give you a good price on what I've got left.
Praetorian shoulders, I mean, those are just good, right? Those are just really, really good. The Mad Monarch's Scepter. What do we have here? Corpse Spiders, Death Nova, Medusa Spiders. Spooters. Spooters.
Something you need stashed.
Remember retail buffs in 1197, Ravager Kill and 108 on retail Ignafra Paladin.
Keep an eye on this. Sir. Hello?
Yeah. I don't know, man. Retail was too weak,
Got something you need stashed?
I guess.
Safe with me.
Didn't kill Ravager in under 69 seconds. Now it does. Now it kills him in under 69 seconds, actually. Alright, 2 more. Then we have Elemental Storm. Then I'm gonna spec out of the slow bubble, I think. Even though I kinda like the slow debuff. It's pretty amazing, I don't know. It's like another damage type, as if the game didn't have enough already. I mean, at least it like works mechanically different. Right. There's so little support for it. I think Grim Dawn has better rotation support than pretty much any other ARPG ever. And yes, that includes leveling. Yes, it sucks generally a bit for leveling compared to other damage types, but it's not even like that bad anymore, honestly. It still has like pretty good support for leveling even. All ARPGs are dead. Only Grim Dawn is alive. Copium. Imagine. I wonder what like the slow rest is on most of these like bosses. I mean, obviously this is OP as fuck against trash. But how good is it really against bosses? Any strat that starts with I need to be hit isn't great. I mean, you don't need to be hit though. It helps if you get hit. I mean, that's why you have like skills with retaliation damage added to attack in this game. So that you deal damage outside of dealing, like outside of getting hit as well. And honestly, like, melee is, in general, like, also pretty good in Grim Dawn. Like, getting hit isn't as punishing in this game as in, like, some other games, I feel like. If you build your character right, at least. Are you gonna play, like, Retail Ignifier for Season 5 to kill all bosses? It might be bad against something like Moira and, you know, all the casters. Yeah, I mean, it's an indie game after all. If there was some actual developer behind us, we would have such a better game, right? We would have like loot boxes, we would have like a battle pass, we would have like an in-game shop with cosmetics that you can buy for like $50, right? It would be so much better. Nah, of course we would at least have like proper multiplayer, like server support and stuff like that. And like actual official seasons, I assume. So it would be better in that regard for sure. And also like, you know, a bit more aggressive marketing than literally no marketing. Because Create is honestly like doing pretty much zero marketing. Also would help like getting some more players, you know. Community League Season 5 leak right there? Yeah, exactly. I am the marketing from Grim Dawn 2. I wish you were actually right. But there's actually a ton of people who are playing Grim Dawn, just chilling on Facebook and like never going to the stream ever. There's actually a ton of those people. It's funny, but they exist. Last 11 points would go into Vengeance, damage seems really low. Let me finish Forgotten Gods real quick and then we can do that build. $449k DPS? What the fuck? Dude, shouldn't like retail builds in general be more like, you know, on the tanky side and not on the damaging side? At least on their like main ability, because, you know, part of their damage is like getting hit. Like, honestly, any retaliation build that has just raw more DPS than a non-retail build is... that shouldn't really exist, just because of like the mechanics of retaliation in the first place, you know? Like, retaliation combined with getting hit, having the same DPS, or like more DPS than a non-retail build is fine, but... like, without getting hit, just like raw paper damage? Like, what the fuck? That's like... I don't know, man. But then again, as Illuminator said, maybe we should just give up on Grim Dawn balancing anyway, because pets exist.
See anything you like?
Yo, wait, what? It doesn't have any casting speed, but it's still actually pretty good, right? 55 player level required though. This might be a good shield for this character. Just because of like, you know, 150% more damage. It's not a good affix, but...
See you around.
Malfoy is using those necro shoulders? Huh?
Were you? What I'm a few more.
Imba but fun, great as our farmer. No. And you could argue that, like, you know, base Ignafar is just terrible, maybe. Joker Plank, welcome on, welcome on. How are you doing? Workman Carl. Powerplunk in the house. Just chilling. Nice. I thought you had to work. No, it's Sunday today, I guess.
Ah, we speak at last.
It's Rain Dakis. Welcome on. Thanks for the photo. Ice Spear. Yeah. You were working, yes, no chilling. Alright, alright. The Bone Raid Pauldrons. But Hydras? Yeah, Hydras. There are other like really cool abilities, honestly. Like I'm just playing right now what works well together and is kind of efficient. But I did try out like the other abilities. I mean, when I level up, I can show you some others maybe. Some of them look really, really cool. Like Meteor looks really cool, Black Hole looks really cool as well. Can we have the stuff in Season 5? We can't just have it. And I'm pretty sure not in Season 5. Maybe in Season 6. If we do like a proper merger mod of the season mod and this mod, and if you know like it might be possible, but it's gonna be a lot of work as well. Like putting together the mods and like balancing as well.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left. I'll give you a good price on
I know some people are like just fuck balance, right? But I don't know. If you wanna have like at least somewhat of a competitive ladder,
to good use.
then what I've seen gear is lacking a lot. Yeah. Especially green gear. Like I would say it has like half of the support as like a normal Grim Dawn class right now, which is more than it had in the past. In the past, it literally only had like blues and purples and not a single green at all. Now it's like 50% maybe. But I mean, doing new season MIs, you could always like, you know, plan to like add some like stuff for the D3 classes on top there as well. Even sets, you couldn't even find a single set for your main skill. Or a main skill. What? What are you talking about? Alright, let me show you some skills real quick here. So we have
I sense turmoil within you.
the Meteor, right? Meteor. Honestly, this one is almost perfect. Like, it's so good. I think this should maybe have like a slower casting animation. But that's pretty fucking cool. The FX is fantastic, like it's really, really top notch. Do you like Arcana's Meteors more? Really? Alright. Then we have Black Hole. There we go. The sound is pretty good as well. Sometimes this black thing bugs out a bit, I guess, visually. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe it's the texture? No? It seems more buggy today than it was last time. I don't know what's wrong here. Oh well. Yeah. You can have like lightning black hole. This one doesn't bug out for some reason. The other one did. Oh, that's weird.
I sense
We
turmoil
have
within
fire black hole. Maybe it's the size. Not sure.
Let me clear your mind of regret.
Then we have I mean, this just looks like an OFF. Right, the Frost Nova, just like an OFF.
What troubles you?
What else is there? Blizzard? I mean, this is kind of like a devastation template. Then we have Apocalypse, which is like the fire version of it. We have Arcane Orb and Ray of Frost. Arcane Orb. The sound of this is a bit lacking still, but other than that, I mean, it's like, you know, throwing galaxies. Just like it does in D3, Ray of Frost. It's like Aether Ray, but it doesn't pierce, but it has like different means of like getting AoE, which I actually like haven't properly checked out either yet. Let's see here, you can get like this AoE around you while channeling, right? Like whenever you hit, you get this AoE around you. And then here, this one is Black Ice. This like leaves this sigil on the ground after you hit enemies, apparently. Or wait. Wait, is the sigil from an item? Oh, it's from this. Never mind. Yeah, the Black Ice is this then. This is the AoE that like lingers around. Like another AoE that like lingers around the enemy for some seconds. Blade Vortex? What is Blade Vortex even? Are you talking about a PoE skill or a grimtools? Like a... Oh, you mean like this proc without Ray? I mean, there's like tons of auras, right? Isn't there? Like... I mean, effect-wise, maybe there isn't yet. But yeah. How does the Fire Blizzard look like? The sound effect might be a bit too dank. It's not a hitting aura, it's a circle around you. Yeah, this is not a... Wait, do you mean Blade Vortex? The sound effect is too much on this sort of shit. The cold one is fine, but the fire one is... It's way too dank, right? This is way too dank. Blade Vortex like Code Greasy with eye with 100% pierce. Looks cool. Yeah, there's... I mean, yeah, the sound effect needs to be fixed, in my opinion, but other than that, it's pretty cool, yeah. I agree. What else is there to show? I don't know, I love the meteor the most, honestly. And Execute is like Arc. Right. The good thing about this over, say, like Chain Lightning is you don't have to like actually click on the enemy, you can also like only click here and it's still gonna like arc over there. Pretty good. That is pretty good.
I sense turmoil within you. Safe journey.
One type of lightning. I mean, because there's like two different... It's like sometimes like that, sometimes like this though. I wonder.
I sense turmoil within you.
Anyway, I think most of these like look really cool. I think my personal favorite is still like Meteor, honestly. Like the sound effect is also so good with this. I don't know, I like this one the most. Like the sound is so good as well. You could argue the mesh of this, the model of the meteor isn't like the best ever. But other than that, I think it's perfect. It just needs to have like lower casting speed in my opinion. Oh, just texture? Oh, it's just an effect, right? It's not even a model. Right. I mean, it's fine. I don't know. Looks weird. What? I don't know. This is by far my favorite one. Like, standard blizzard is fine. The fire blizzard, yeah. Hit sound is too loud in my opinion. At least for my boomer ears.
Stay strong.
And then, oh yeah, this one. And also like Frozen Orb. This one looks so good as well. Like with the splitting projectiles here and like the spinning projectiles around you. This is so good.
I sense turmoil within you.
Grimtools now. Just let me finish this real quick, like looking at the Gotten Gods here. Let's put the points back here, I guess. 2 more for the Metal Storm. Alright. Reminds you of Penetti.
Elaine with the material.
Reminds you of Penetti, Monka.
Yes.
I hear you.
What does orb mean in German? Sphäre? Maybe? In this case? Sphere? Yeah, that would be sphere, not orb, I guess. I don't know, you can also just say orb. Like, orb in German, right? Orb? Like an orb. The orb. Kugel? I don't know. What does orb even mean anyway? It's just like some ball, right? Kugel? Yeah, maybe Kugel is like the closest. What does orb mean? It means orb. Kartoffel. Kartoffelalarm. How did I miss that total? Oh well. Oh well, it's fine. Kartoffel is the best plant. It's pretty good, that's for sure, yeah. Spherical body, like a globe. Yeah, what's the difference between like an orb and a globe? Like a globe is like a globus, so it's like... It shows the Earth. It's like a model of the Earth, or like a model of a planet. Just like a different word for like the same thing. Like depicting something different, I guess. I don't know. Both are circles, he says. I mean, it's not really like just a circle, is it? It's more like a 3-dimensional circle, if anything. One is Latin, the other is Greek. Yeah, probably. English decided to steal both. I mean, so did German though. Like, they also have like Sphäre, Orb, Globus. Those are all like German words as well. They all like mean like spherical objects, just like used for different items, I guess, in the end. Different items that have like the same shape. We have Kugel as well though? Yeah, true, we also have Kugel. And what about Murmel? What is even Murmel called in English? Ah, marble, right. Marble, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, of course. Marbles offline. Marbles with Twitch chat. Ball. Small ball, Bällchen instead of Ball, yeah. Or the Swabian version of it, Bälle. Bälle? Bälle? That's how you say it? Bälle? I don't know. Balle? Whatever. Just say le instead of chen, right? Blällere? Yeah. German 1, Rector 0, right? Losing to German, not even losing to English. Fuck me. Garjale. Yeah. Yeah, I should have made like a compilation of like every single like Garya fight by Ground Zero. It would have been fun to watch, I think. Fun, he says. What did you say earlier? Like, streaming sucks? Streaming is too brutal? Streaming is just internet bullying? Yeah, I guess. And then this guy comes around and like says Titan Quest when? And you're like, just kill me please. I'm sorry, but it's so funny. Are you though? Are we though? Are we sorry? Don't you ever mention Titan Quest ever again. Match. Should I refund Titan Quest? You still haven't played it? Did you buy it like 5 years ago or something like that? Oh yeah, Grimer also hates Titan Quest. Kinda funny. Never and never will. Wait, why are you so sure about it now? Didn't my like playthroughs motivate you to like play another default attack build? Is it too hard to click on monsters? Yeah, that too. It's too hard for zoomers to click on monsters. Me and GZG completely made me dislike it. Fuck. You should have watched more Club Plankton. Just play AoE spellcaster and it's fine. I mean, just click on the monster, man. Like, what's your problem? Just click on the monster, man. If Kerplunk can do it, you can do it too. You're with Elo, it looks completely unplayable. Poor Kerplunk. You have come to the wrong neighborhood. You have come to the wrong neighborhood. You rather buy Wilson and try it out? You haven't bought Wilson? Right. Are you waiting for me to play it? So that you can buy it? You have 10 hours in Wilson's tree planner. How many do you have in the... whatever the Scuffed Titan Quest tool is called? Titan Quest Planner. Titan Quest Tools, Titan Tools. Titanic Tools. Yo, TQ was free, Anniversary Edition. Yeah, Anniversary was not free actually for me. It wasn't. 393 active players in Wilson. Yeah, I mean, Titan Quest has like 5 times more than Wilson. And Grim Dawn has like 10 times more than Wilson at least. Kind of funny, like how... like, dude, freaking Wilson on like release had more people playing than like Path of Exile almost. I feel like it was insane. And now it's like 400 people. Only in Steam, yeah. I think you can only play Wilson over Steam, right? Whereas you can play Titan Quest and Grim Dawn via like GOG, for example, or I don't know. I'm sure there are like other ways to like play Titan Quest.
Good, you're back. Rather.
What kind of roar was that? Hans, what are you doing? German roar, I guess. Rar. Welcome in, IX Computer. Thank you so much for the resub. Or rather, XI Computer, I can't read. Welcome back to the Bloomers, much appreciate the support. Oh, you got it for free as well, and you wanna refund the free game. Holy shit, dude. You got Titan Quest for free and you still wanna refund it. That's yeah. It bothers you that it says in your library. Holy shit, dude. Oh well. He wants to pay Steam to remove it from his library. Imagine. That's not something Naomi would do, right? Like, you only refund if it actually like gives you money. But yeah. Grim Dawn only give you like 2k hours of fun so far to remove it. Hmm. Yeah, seems like low value, honestly. Ja, good night, Bund. Good night, good night. Schlafen Sie wohl. Monka. Grimtools has better fun per money, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, you should be a Patreon at least, but damn it though, like, otherwise, you know, you can't even measure the fun per money because there's no money spent, right? Yeah, I mean, Wolfson was like okay if you played a build that actually worked. But if you were playing like one of the other like 50 billion nodes that were bugged, then it wasn't fun at all. The skill tree isn't actually like that bad if you look at it the first time. Like on paper it looks decent, like it looks like a decent tree, the skills look decent. To be fair though, Wilson has like 5 skills. Like the game severely like lacks skill diversity. It has like 5 skills that you can play. Or, like it has like 10 skills in total, and like 5 of those are bugged, and the other 5 work. And then you have like a skill tree with actually like decent amount of nodes and decent amount of choices, but like on release, like 90% of the nodes were bugged. Like 90% of the like notables at least were bugged. Yeah. I think they fixed those though at least, or maybe I should like at least check it out the game, see if they're actually fixed or not. You were a summoner? Oh boy. Were summoner even playable at all in that game? Are they playable now at all? I don't know, man. I think summoners were like absolute trash, right? $2K Honest and Grim Dawn, do you have the expansions? Are they worth it? I don't know, are the expansions worth it? Should I buy them myself? Should I buy the expansions, guys? What do you think? Oh wait, this item is finally usable for something? Lightning to fire strike. Lightning to fire to elemental strike. Huh. You should get the Grim Dawn Battle Pass. Oh yeah, true. Should I get the boost for the Battle Pass as well, so I get my rewards quicker, and I don't have to play the game? Because I mean that's apparently like the meta nowadays, right? Should I pay like an additional $10 because I already like paid 90? Like might as well, right? Like might as well pay another 10 till I get a boost, so that I don't have to play the game to get my stuff. Of course, I mean yeah, true. Imagine being poor, right? Imagine like not paying like more money for a game that you don't even play. Yep. Imagine being poor, lol. Buy the expansions, but not the base game.
Have you executed?
You think CSGO is a dead game? What? Right, I just combined those sentences, what the fuck. I was like, what? Expansions for CSGO? I think I already found this one. What is this? Deadly Rebirth, Acid Rain, Grasp of the Dead, Rain of Corpses, Chance on a Crit. Contaminated corpses fall from the sky. Corpses raining from the skies? Nani? That sounds weird. Bone Spear. Welcome to the Bone Zone.
See you around.
What a wonderfully thoughtful gift.
What about the Van
witch
Helsing
box.
game? I don't know. I've never played it. Some people like it, some people don't. Generally, I think the agreement is though that it's like maybe like worth one playthrough, but no actual like time investment. Pretty much that. It's actually a weapon damage skill in a witch doctor skill on D3. The corpses, the rain of corpses.
I do not.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, not all skills are remade in this mod, but many are, and those that aren't might be on like procs of like items and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
And so he was when Dravis
Pretty cool, pretty cool.
confronted.
When Dravis confronted me. He's getting bugged out by the Hydras. Fog you. Imagine not playing pets right. From Dawn is balanced around pets. Copium. Yo, Wag Jenna, welcome on. How's the playthrough going? Pretty chill so far. Haha. If PoE doesn't come out this year, you're gonna re. I'm pretty sure you're gonna read them. They're giving beta date at ExileCon. Wait, ExileCon? Is there gonna be one? Which flowers do you want on your grave? This summer? Oh, okay. So beta this summer and then like actual release like in 2 years? Got it. Oh, they're just giving away the keys for the beta this summer. So the beta is like next year and then PoE 2 in 2 years. Got it. You hope PoE 2 is gonna be shit? Wait, don't you like Path of Exile? Aren't you like playing that game a lot? Or like haven't you played it a lot in the past? Beta in winter. You're gonna log in? Are you one of those who logs in? You have 7k hours and now you're a hater. Time well spent. Time well spent to realize that Grim Dawn is actually the better game. I mean, Grim Dawn just lacks content, to be honest. Like, it just lacks content. Other than that, it's an amazing game. And some limitations are there that aren't in Path of Exile because of the engine. The engine being like the old Titan Quest engine and not necessarily designed to be like a engine to support a ARPG where you can do pretty much anything that you want. You can't do anything you want here. You can do certain things, but you can't do everything. Which, well, is sometimes a little bit disappointing when you want to like mod stuff for this game. But you can still do a lot, honestly. I mean, within the Grim Dawn engine's logic, of course. Last Epoch? Yeah, I was very hyped for like Last Epoch like 1 or 2 years ago. It's just the content drought the last year and also like realizing that some of the like skill trees, at least due to like balancing issues, have like currently at least like kind of fake depth. It was a bit of a bummer. But yeah, I still have like, I mean if they nail 0.9, right, if they nail Last Epoch multiplayer patch and it's not just multiplayer but it's, you know, like an actual good patch, then it can be a very good game, yeah. But if 0.9 isn't good, then I feel like the game is pretty fucking dead already. Like, Last Epoch was very popular like a year ago, and now it's just like... I mean, people are just like waiting for it to become good again. Like, for it to get any content first of all at all. And you know, it will have to like compete against like Deep 4 as well now. Like, I don't know, it's rough times, I guess. Rough times. And December has great potential to be great solo, maybe. But isn't the entire game like set up to not be played like only solo? I don't know. December looks like a decent game, but isn't it basically like Diablo Immortal in a way? Leoric's Signet, a pet item. Pork you. Maybe you shouldn't complain since you didn't buy Ellie. Wait, weren't you like a Kickstarter or something like that? When did you get Ellie? Did you get it free? You got it like 10 years ago, right? Yeah, Grim Dawn like nailed a pretty decent like time spot, I feel like. I mean, honestly, like LE Early Access release also had like a really good time slot, in my opinion. Like, it's just like LE full release that might get a problem with like the time slot. But then again, maybe like D4 just sucks ass and it's just Lost Ark 2.0. I mean, it's pretty much gonna be like Lost Ark 2.0 anyway. And maybe like, you know, PoE 2 also like sucks ass, I don't know. Then like, it's Lost Ark's time to shine, I guess. Okay, I really need to respec now, actually. You're gonna chill? Alright, man. Thanks for being here. See you around. Or if you're still lurking, thanks for lurking as well. PoE won't suck. Yeah, I think Diablo 4 won't really like suck either. It's gonna be a decent game at least. Is it gonna be better than Grim Dawn though? I mean, it's gonna be different, that's for sure.
See you around.
I'll keep your stash safe.
The thing is, right, for the mainstream, D4 being basically like Lost Ark 2.0 is not even a bad thing, right? It will bring more players, it will make more players interested in the game, compared to it just being like a Diablo 3 2.0 or like a Diablo 2 2.0, honestly. It being like a Lost Ark 2.0 with like Diablo like coating and a better itemization than Lost Ark, which isn't hard, is yeah, gonna be like an amazing thing for the game itself at least.
I sense turmoil within you.
Yeah, they just need to like remove the G button from Lost Ark, and then it's already like a better game. Wait, we put this on Hydra, I think we put this on Frost Nova, right? That should be good. Do you like puzzles? I mean, lab puzzles and PoE are pretty good, I guess, as well. Just remove G from your keyboard, lol. Oh wait, I can also like pull out points here, right? I don't need that many points here, honestly. It's not needed.
Let me clear
I just
your
picked
mind
this
of
because, you know. Yeah, let's only go to like 4 points for now.
safe journey.
And we could also like remove points here again. And then we can have Force Wave, Bad Chest. Like this. Yeah, let's do it like this. So we play Force Wave, Frost Nova, Banish. You hope D4 has TTS like Immortal had? That was pretty fun, honestly, yeah. That was like the best thing about Diablo Immortal was that it had text-to-speech. With like Omega scuffed speech. That was lots of fun. Right. Yeah, the Luminari. She says like the Illuminati, basically. I mean, the Luminari are pretty much Illuminati, I guess, in a way, in Grim Dawn lore. You could argue at least that they're pretty much the same thing. Sounds like average Quinn TTS? Yeah. What happened to this guy, Monka? His neck seems really fucking broken there. Never heard of this mod. Fun so far. If you don't want like a campaign overhaul mod like the Reign of Terror mod or the Ninja Mar mod, if you just want like, you know, new cool masteries that are decently balanced, better balanced than all the other like masteries added to the game for other mods, honestly, and also like this animation, itemization on top, then yeah, I think it's a pretty good mod. It is pretty well done. The visuals are good, the effects are well made.
I am sorry, my chosen.
The face tanker. Yep.
Disappoint me, Kaiman.
This is like no monster frequent damage, that's why it's kind of scuffed, right? Yeah, we have the R here, the RR here, and the other RR from Elemental Store now, right? Nice level artwork. This is base Grim Dawn level design though.
After all these centuries, the usurpers dare not even show their faces.
Red flashbangs? What do you mean? Oh? Oh, the room with Kaiman? Nah, yeah. Something red. I mean, there's a lot of lava there, so it makes sense.
How long did they think they should be?
Oh yeah, this is just like the final area of Forgotten Gods, which is one of the best like visually made areas in my opinion in Grim Dawn. D2 Arcane Sanctuary vibes. Yeah, but actually like beautiful. Don't diss Arcane Sanctuary. I wasn't trying to diss Arcane Sanctuary, I was just trying to like diss like D2
Come, little human.
being just like dated and thus like visually not on par with a game like Grim Dawn. It's not that like Arcane Sanctuary isn't like well done for its age. I think it's pretty cool, but I mean, yeah, it is a pretty fucking old game by now as well, like 20 years, right? Come, little human. Yep, best voice line in the game. Come, little human. I will make this quick. Let's go then. Let's make this quick. Dude, this is also a flashbang right here, my skills. The freaking explosion FX from the ice spikes is kind of flashbang. Also, why am I glowing like a Christmas tree? Alright, because I was using like arc on it. Fucking Christmas tree. Only skills could change the walk run animation, yeah. I mean, you need to basically be able to like do a mesh swap on the character, right? If you could do that, you could change animations. You could even like have proper shape shifting in the game, right? It'd be cool if you could do like a mesh swap. The only thing you can do is like do an aura, right? An aura that like has such a bad effect on top with like a mesh file or something like that as well, so that you can't see the character below, and it makes like the character look huge, but the animations would still be the same, right? And I mean, you can't like have the mesh or like the effect of the aura do animations for you, unfortunately. Yeah. Spawn on death, yeah. It's like the only way you could kind of like make it. There is no transformation in the game because the engine doesn't really support that now. Yeah, you would have to have like a kill command for the player character without actually killing the character. And replacing it with like another model, yeah. That's also playable then, like it. That's the next thing, right? Like you might be able to like replace the character with like something else, but then you might not be able to like to control whatever you're like summoning. Yeah. Unfortunately, like shapeshifting is kind of, due to the engine, unfortunately not supported.
Corvac is counted. Do not think. Do.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Which makes you think, like, why would you even have like an ARPG engine, like back in Titan Quest days, that doesn't even like support shapeshifting? Like, what were they thinking? What the fuck are these resistances? 37 pierce, 49 poison, 18 wit, 24 aether, 19 bleed, 14 slow res? What the fuck? Ancient Greece didn't fit shapeshifting? I don't know about that. I mean, you have like all those like humanoids, like centaurs, like Zeus fucking like Europe as a freaking bull, you know? I mean, not even Europe, but like pretty much everyone in Europe as well, and outside of Europe, and around Europe, and through Europe. I don't know. Yeah.
Put it to good use.
It's time. Just in time. Yeah, it's time to end this episode here. We did everything a normal / veteran that you wanna do. We beat it all right, we beat the game. At level, what is this, 54 I guess? Sure. The wizard works. It is a build. It is playable, it is a build. Honestly, this was... I feel like Wizard was generally pretty tanky, at least the way I played him. Damage was lacking a bit in the end, but on the other hand, I was using a level like 20 offhand, a level 24 weapon. I have a level 55 shield in my inventory, that might be actually more damage than the offhand here. But it's also a shield, so like it's not gonna be like crazy damage increase. Like it can't be. I like this class a lot. Generally. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Like visually looks great. Did I do all of that in 11 minutes? Yes, of course.